You deserve better, girl. You know you deserve better. Should be together, baby. Hit the Tyson bell. All right, everybody. We ain't gonna go through the whole intro. We back. Everybody hit the Tyson bell. Come on in. Come on in. The water's fine. Speaking of water, let me get my water. Room temperature. Let me see. A Boogie, he said, just buried my father. Biz, a brother's broken, G. Rightfully so, but brother, you in the right place. You got all your brothers here in the war room. Hit the Tyson bell. You got all your brothers here in the war room. Everybody, lift him up. Lift A Boogie up. Lift A Boogie up. Lift him up. You got everybody here, bro. Lift him up. You know you deserve better. Everybody lift him up. Hold on, let me see. Member for 54 months. Love you, boy. Hold on, brother. Hold on, brother. Hold on. Everybody lift him up.
There's so much I wanna know about you, but I don't really wanna know. That's what they say. You make it too hard for a nigga. I got you, but I got the time. Let's make it work. Your white chocolate mocha. That's why these coffee niggas wanna fold you. VIP on a sofa. We taking our time.
Yo, excuse me, miss.
Be the beast, A Boogie. Be the beast. Blow fire. Your father gonna be like, no, brother, keep blowing your fire, bro. Hey, listen, bro, y'all will be together sooner or later. But right now, blow fire, knock down some buildings. Let me see. Member for 15 months. Oh, if you're in LA, listen, prayers out to you too. Everybody's losing something. Listen, man, but we together here in the war room. We got a lot to gain. Let me see. Love to you and your pops, A Boogie, 100%. Noble Life. I want to say to you too, bro. I wasn't disagreeing with your takes in part one. I was just adding to what I don't think I was saying enough. You're right. I think I was just speaking, but I was agreeing with 100%. I think everything you said. Hope Bill throws in the towel on part two. Oh shit. Okay. All right, everybody. Let's keep talking. Frosty the Swole Man. Sexy Kendra, what's going on, girl? Let me see. Chris Cannon, thank you so much, brother. All right, let's talk. There's three things I want to talk about. All right, I want to talk about Canelo Alvarez versus Terrence Crawford. I want to talk about Ryan Garcia versus Devin the American Dream Haney to finish that conversation we were having, and I want to talk about February 22nd. You know they had the press conference, so we're in the zone war room. Let's enter the zone a little bit later, and let's look at the highlights of that press conference. I think the zone should have the highlights up by now. Let me see. Here for you, bro. Cerebral 100%. I don't think I ever knew how you look, brother. Let me see. Is the Canelo fight on? Put the fight on. And if so, why in September? Mexican independence. Yeah. Plus, it's probably best for both of them to get a fight in. You know, Terrence Crawford, number one, Chico Lopez from WBC. That's my brother. He said to me, you know, Mexican Independence Day is grander than Cinco de Mayo. So it was like a fight like that. So, you know, it's a bigger celebration. And Terrence Crawford may need another fight in the heavier weight class, 160 or some kind of tweener weight, or even 154 again, just so he can, you know, get a fight in. You know, Terrence Crawford did that with Errol Spence. He'll be damned if he went a year and then fight Spence. He was too smart for that, right? Terrence Crawford got that fight with David Evanesian. So just, he knows better. Keep himself working. Canelo probably wants William Skull so he can get undisputed again. Cinco de Mayo. Why not get two bags? I get what they're doing. Hey, brother, I ain't moist. You ain't gotta explain it to me. Oh, thank you, my brother. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Okay. All right. Biz back. Yeah. So let's talk. Well, Canelo, Terrence Crawford. Let's talk about that real quick. I'm going to say something that I think a lot of my takes on that fight, because I think Canelo wins the fight. A lot of my takes on that fight, I think, is bothering Bud Crawford fans a bit. I see in the comments. And like I said, you know, I can think a certain way, right? And then that kind of irritate the fans of that fighter, right? And you know me, when I think a certain way, I absolutely think that way, right? But it doesn't mean that I don't think Terrence Crawford a fantastic fighter. I just think Canelo wins. But speaking of that, Terrence Crawford being a fantastic fighter, yeah, everybody hit the like. Yeah, get everybody in here. Everybody hit the like. I may have to say this again because there's only 600 people in here. We used to have like 2,000 or whatever. Let me see. I'm a member for 15 months. Baby. Listen. I may have to say this again. All right. What if Canelo Alvarez is just a greater fighter than Terrence Crawford? I'm talking about pound for pound. What if Canelo is a better fighter than Terrence Crawford? Coda, hilarious. I will explain in a minute. I'm just throwing that out there real quick, just to throw it out there. I know I may get some people lit, but that's what the war room's for. You can probably change my mind. He is one. Okay, I want to know. Don't be a boxing stan, be a boxing fan. Sadate, 100%. I'm pound for pound. What if he is? I got to see it. Let me tell you what I mean. A lot of Terrence Crawford fans are saying that Canelo isn't that much bigger than Crawford, if he is at all. Let's study that for a minute. I've been saying that Canelo is a bigger fighter. What the hell does that mean? I mean, I'm asking myself, okay, is Canelo a bigger man? Let's think. Weight classes for a reason. Hold on. Terrence Crawford said, I'm taller, my arms longer. He said, we're the same weight. That's what Terrence Crawford said on Joe Rogan. What if they are the same size man? What if they are the same size man? And what if Canelo is a bigger fighter? What the hell am I saying? I had to ask myself, what does that mean? If they're the same size man, but Canelo is able to beat guys at 168, drop them, knock them out, and stuff like that, what if he's a better fighter, bro? Is it crazy to say Canelo is more slick than Bud? No, it's not. Because Bud, Noble Life, we're right there. We're right there. Damn, Biz, I'm saying Canelo's a little guy. He fights giants. What if he's just greater than him? If Crawford's the same size, but can't do what Canelo does, can't campaign at 168. If him fighting Berlanga makes no sense, him fighting Jaime Munguia, him fighting David Benavidez, him fighting Caleb Plant, but Canelo can. What does? Okay, let's do it this way. I agree. With that 4 years ago, Biz. No, Canelo's fighting at 168 right now. Terrence Crawford ain't fighting 168 ever. First time at 154, he had a good fight with Madrimov. You get what I'm saying? If Canelo had a 115, 113 fight at 154 right now against Madrimov, bro, people will lose their minds. If Canelo went down to 154 and had a 115, 112 fight with Madrimov, people lose their minds. Let me see. Canelo fights closer to his walk-around weight. They walk around 185-ish. That's facts. Okay, actually, Canelo enters camp at 180 at most. Okay, so if they're the same size, Noble Life is who the bag on? I got my bag on Canelo. Let me see. I'll make you walk to your own corner and throw the towel. Hilarious. Crawford started at 35. I understand. I'm just saying they're the same size man right now. They're the same size man right now. If they're the same size man right now, Okay, let's put it like this. What if Inoue is the same size man of Gervonta Davis? What if Inoue is the same size man as Gervonta Davis? It's just Gervonta Davis is a bigger fighter. What if that's the case? Then that means Gervonta's just, I don't give a damn what the pound for pound says. That means Gervonta is a better fighter than him. That's what that would mean. Let me see. If Inoue walks around the same size, you got to watch it because when you go down that road, Crawford has been a weight bully, not Spence. Well, they both. But yeah, I get what you're saying. I don't see Crawford fighting until this fight. Well, he is. He's going to get another fight in, and he should. You saw on Point Biz. They can't understand. I'm putting things together. Stop. Well, this is what I want to know. Stop what? Okay. All right. Because I need people like you to help me think right. When you say stop, what do you mean? So if Crawford and Canelo the same size right now, is Canelo a better fighter than him? Because Crawford had a tooth and nail fight at 154 and Canelo, it knocked out Plant at 168. Did that not happen? So when you say stop, I just want to make sure that I am speaking a fact. With me speaking a fact, then how is my analysis wrong? I'm asking so I can think better. Not that I'm trying to prove to you we're having an argument. I'm saying make me think right. They're the same size right now. I just want to know what you mean. Nakatani is taller and has more reach than Tank. Okay, but I'm saying, do they walk around the same size? Are they the same size man? How do you feel about Tank smoking? I don't know when that was. I'm starting to peek at the. Well, I don't know when that was. You know, I don't mind them smoking when they're not in training camp. That was probably a year ago. Like I saw that video and I'm like, I don't know when that was. Inoue walks around 137. He said Tank weight is 138 right now. You get what I'm saying, Noble Life? Canelo fought the bigger Triple G, Daniel. Jacobs. But size means more now. But we want Canelo versus Dave Benavidez. I understand what we want. When where was my man at? Put the fight on. Yeah. Crawford had trouble with Benavidez. I know a little bit Benavidez. Let me see. The more experience will be the factor along with weight. Nello has had the bigger triumphant wins. Great fight. Can't wait. I got Nello too. Yeah, a great fight. I think so. What I'm trying to say is, which they aren't. Oh, that was you. Okay, so saying Tank and Inoue are the same size. That's what I meant. Oh, okay. Which they aren't. I don't know that. Bro, I don't know that for sure. Okay. There was a time when Tommy Hearns and Mike Tyson was actually the same size. Tommy Hearns was 6 foot something, right? Fighting that cruiserweight, walked around at like 220. Tommy Hearns was walking around about the size of Tyson. At that point, as men, Tommy Hearns and Tyson was like the same, except for Tommy Hearns was taller. But if they fought, it's diabolical. It ain't even close. Can Tank make 122? I don't know. Let me see. 220. Yeah, there was a minute because Tommy Hearns fought all the way up to cruiserweight. Hey, Sully, I'm trying to. So I guess we're gonna have to drop the point because I'm not sure if I'm getting enough of a counterpoint. Too much protection for Bud. I'm not on that either. I'm not getting too much of a counterpoint. All I'm saying is I'm starting to hear people in the comments. There are Bud Crawford fans that's like, stop saying Canelo's bigger than him. He ain't bigger than him. So I'm like, well, damn, Canelo's greater than him. And I'm not talking about, of course, his career is greater and he's a greater brand. But what I'm saying is he's a better fighter. He can go up and bully. He can go up and fight at 175. He can go out and knock out Kovalev. He can go out there and put Berlanga on his back foot. BS, weight class has always been a thing, bro. I know that. I'm not, so Coda, I'm not sure what that, see, when y'all respond, I don't know, I'm not sure if that's a response. Coda, love you like a play cousin, but I'm not sure if you know that I know there's weight classes. So I think that was like, I'm not sure where that goes. Bud is still sharp. I know he's sharp. PD. Yeah, Snack. Right. I understand Snack is a PD, but Crawford needs a tune-up to get used to 168. Yeah. What I'm saying is, how is Canelo fight closer to his walk-around weight? Meaning that he has the abilities to. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Because he made somebody like Jermell Charlo run. I remember the weigh-in, and I was at the weigh-in live, and I saw Canelo and Charlo, and I'm like, Charlo's gonna be diabolical. But then he got up there with Canelo, and I saw Canelo throw his hands, and then he did some shit like that, and I'm like, Canelo's too much. And then Canelo proved it and chased him around the ring, and I'm like, that's something, because man to man, Jermell Charlo wasn't running from him. But who's a bigger fighter? Let me see. Canelo probably wins, but I ain't betting against Bud. Oh, so you're not going to bet? Okay. Oh no, you're going to bet on Bud. Okay, I got what you said. But Bud beats Canelo at 54 and down. Canelo beats Bud upper. Okay, Sabate. I'm not sure if I saw a fight, if they were the same age and it was announced Canelo, if they were at 154 together at 28 years old and they announced Canelo Alvarez versus Bud, I'd be like, that's one hell of a fight. I don't know. I would say I don't know. Because I remember when Shakur Stevenson and Oscar Valdez was announced, I was like, damn, that's a fight. And Shakur is no Crawford and Valdez is no Canelo. But I'm just saying, people like Bud and Devin aren't wrong for taking advantage of a system we've been using. Oh, so you're see, that's the thing. That's the thing. You saying physically they can't fight at their walk around weight. That, see? Then it goes to how good are these fighters really? Right? How good are these fighters really? I saw Ryan Garcia and Conor Benn in a scuffle. And though I think Conor Benn beats him, Ryan looked like he wasn't running from shit. And I'm just like, as long as that fight lasts, it's going to be diabolical. Let me see. Bud punches didn't hit at 54. How can he keep Canelo off of him at 68? No chance. Yeah, I don't see. I don't see it. I don't see it. But the best thing okay, let's talk about this for a minute. At the same time, people like Tank and Nello are different. Yep, because they fight closer to their side. Yep, Tank can go to 126 right now and be less drained than Haney at 1 foot. That may be true. That may just be true. The fact that Tank is able to hold his weight at 138 is really, I'm like, yo, can Crawford take them Canelo punches though? Not at all. I mean, not to me. No. He probably think he can though, because Crawford is diabolical. Let me tell you this about Crawford. Crawford is sick in the head like Sugar Ray Leonard. Too bad we gonna find out season didn't exist earlier. Too bad. Because we didn't get a chance to he didn't get a chance to have his career reflect that. He didn't get a chance to fight Pacquiao, Danny Garcia, Keith Thurman, and all those guys. He didn't get a chance to, right? But he's sick in the head Like, yeah, super competitive. He's sick in the head like sugar. Let me tell you something. There's a part 2. Yeah, DJ. Sully. There was no reason for Crawford to go fight Canelo. No damn reason. No damn reason. None. You can say money all you want, but no fighter who has achieved everything he's achieved, 2-time undisputed and undefeated right now, he can walk away with his act undefeated and do the whole undefeated thing and have like a fight real quick, get to a quick bag. He's been doing well with his money, invest his money and step away. He could definitely do that. Not Crawford. Not Crawford. I'm going to run in there to fight Canelo. And Crawford thinks he's going to win. Crawford going to mess around, get he going to get his ass whipped, in my opinion. But he doesn't care. That's a fighter. I give Crawford all the credit in the world because I know Canelo was like, you got to be insane. You got to be crazy. Anybody smaller than me, I get no credit for, right? Like Jamel Charlo. Anytime I fight somebody smaller than me, Amir Khan, right? People are like, so he has to fight giants. He's trying to fight Makabu. So Canelo is like, haven't you seen it? If you're my size or smaller, that's your ass. That's what I say about Gervonta. If you're Gervonta's size or smaller, your health is in danger. Your health, especially your eyesight. You saw Hector Garcia. Let me see. Remember that Crawford said he was preparing for Spence for years? Yep. What makes you think Canelo wasn't on that list too? He was, but I don't think it's a comic book. You know what I'm saying? See, I don't think this is Batman and a comic book. I think it's reality, right? So in my mind, it's the real world. You can, man, I've been studying Canelo for years. Brother, listen, Canelo, Errol Spence, in your head, Errol Spence and Canelo the same thing. That shit ain't close in my head, right? So for me, that's like if Canelo was like, I've been watching Usyk for years. Brother, go watch him for more years. Ain't shit happening. You can watch him all you want, bro. Unless you're fighting that heavyweight and getting some, like if Terrence Crawford was at 168, getting some rounds in and some touches in, get some victories in, then I'll be like, okay. But I haven't seen it, so I have no grounds to. All you're saying is he's Batman and he's been studying. And see, now I'm too in reality on that. You feel what I'm saying? Like I don't do the whole Batman thing with like prep time and like I'm seeing him as he fought at 154 once, right? Canelo is the man at 168 and one of the greatest fighters ever. Let me see, and 4 years younger. All right, that's another thing. You can study for years, but you're studying the guy 4 years younger. He's going to be 38 when he fights Canelo. Y'all still think Crawford is a vampire. I'm over here like Crawford's insane. They can weigh the same, but aren't built the same. Pounds feather, pounds of brick. Yep. Feathers may take up more space and bricks are more dense. They're both the same weight. Wait, right. When you put it on a pound, they both a pound. That's right. 50 to your taco hat. Bud beats Canelo. Bet 50 to your taco. I don't, it's not a personal thing. I don't care about you and me. Hey, how about me? It's not it's not, I'm trying to be right over you. Your best bet, and the only bet is to go to my
bookie that I wanna try.
Then you'll have to make up my taco hat and I got to send it to you. No, you go to my bookie, you create a profile, you get to the odds and you get the bag as soon as you get the payout. You ain't got that. You get what I'm saying? It ain't got to be personal between you. I'm not trying to be right over you, right? This is just my take of the matter. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, right? But I'm going to make my bet on my bookie and y'all make y'all bets. And, we see what happened. What happens? Like, oh, shit, that happened. I told you so means shit. It means absolutely nothing. Let me see. regarding Bud versus Canelo and Bud not punching as hard, think of Fist of Legend, Jet Li versus Japanese General. Jet Li punching hard did nothing but his light attacks beating. Okay, but it's not a movie. Number two, y'all go to the absolutes. So in real life, it's not just Canelo punching hard. That's it. Canelo also got skills. Canelo also got head, timing, saying head movement, right? He's not just punching hard. He's also punching fast. It's not like Canelo doesn't punch fast. So you're not, it's not fast, light, fast, accurate Jet Li versus a hard punching just one. It's boxing in real life and a fight is different than that. You also have the ring size, the referee, the crowd, how big the moment is, the age, 37. I keep telling y'all it's not a comic book. So y'all bringing up Jet Li and shit. I'm talking about real life. Let me see. Bud fans make it worse for him if Bud lose. Right. Canelo so great to me. I would give Bud praise for just fighting him. That's where I'm at. So when I say how little of a chance I think Crawford has, people think I'm dissing him. No, I'm like, brother, you're diabolical. Let me see. But the way you talk, Bud should be the fave. The way they talk, Bud should be 100%. My thing is too. That's why if Bud wins, so I'm not trying to down the situation. I'm actually heightening the situation. I'm letting you know how great the situation is. So if Bud wins, then I'm going to be the first. Hey, what are you going to say if Bud wins? I'm the one letting you know that it's not an easy win, while Bud fans are saying it's easy. So you're downing the achievement, while I'm saying he has a snowball's chance in hell. So if he achieves it, what are you going to say, Biz? He is one of the greatest fighters ever is what I'm saying. He's top 5 rare fighter, because I'm understanding the moment more than a lot of people who, especially the Bud buddies, who's just like, y'all don't believe in him. He's going to win. It's like, you see, now you're downing the situation. Let me it's not really about size, right, Biz? Size does matter. Don't you have to grow into weight classes and get accustomed to throwing and getting hit with harder shots? Yeah, if you're physically capable. Think about Floyd at 154. That was the worst Floyd look every time. He struggled with Cotto after he threw Oscar De La Hoya. Other than Canelo on that catchweight, he whipped Canelo's ass. But other than that, him at 154, he was diabolical. He was struggling because he's a little bit heavier, a little bit slower. His quick twitch muscles aren't quite as good, and he's going against people fighting at a more comfortable weight for them. So they're actually faster and healthier, right? So there's a lot of things that goes into it. Let me see. Canelo has a naturally more muscular frame than Crawford and was still growing when moving up the weights at a much younger age. Crawford has a more slender frame, so Crawford needs to cut more weight to get to the fighting shape. Exactly. So Crawford and Canelo aren't the same size. Right. Random, though, Canelo versus Beterbiev. Thoughts? Love you. I mean, right now, man, like I said, man, I may have Canelo. I've been saying that for a while. I may have Canelo. Listen, I'm gonna mess with y'all on this. A healthy Canelo, like Canelo Bivol 2, that's gonna be. If they fight, that's a good one. It's a good one. The first one wasn't that bad. Bivol definitely won, but it was closer than I thought it was when I watched it again. But number 2, don't forget, Canelo was a vegan preparing for that fight, and he was one-handed because he had a wrist injury. The fight is going to be closer. It's going to be closer. Plus, Bivol said that Canelo punched harder than Beterbiev. Crawford might spar, which I don't believe that he does. I just think it's kind of like Muhammad Ali said Frazier hurt him more than Foreman. Frazier doesn't punch harder than Foreman. But stylistically, Frazier got those punches in sharper than Foreman was able to. I think that's what Bivol doesn't realize. Crawford might spar more light heavyweights to the lead up. Oh, yeah, he will. He will. 100%. There may be a little difference between sparring and fight, though. Did he just compare with Jet Li? Brother, hey, this is what we're talking about here. Bro, Goku was able to put up a fight against Frieza. Yeah. Let me see. It's Midwest all day, never personal with the Biz. Floyd made it look so easy that it might make us think Canelo isn't as good as he is. Yeah, I know. And the thing is, that's how great Floyd is. And Crawford and Floyd are two totally different things. Bud fans think that he's so much better than Canelo that he'll box circles around. That's not even how he fights. That's the funny thing. Bud fans don't even know how Bud Crawford fights. That's the weirdest thing. I don't understand how they can say that given Bud last outing at 154 and the power and the speed Canelo has at 168. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Let me get my water room temperature. Okay. Let's move on from this real quick. Let me see. To my brother who lost his pops, I'm praying for you. That was beautiful. Let's talk about real quick. We still got another 30 minutes. That's good. Let's talk about Ryan Garcia and Devin the American Dream Haney. Let's talk about that matchup real quick. There are weight classes for a reason. I don't think Crawford can be as fast or as strong at 168. I think he'll be slower. That's why I said the speed issue may be closer than people think. I mean, I'm talking about everything, football, everything. I think he's going to be slower with that added weight and 38. People don't understand 30. Like, if Canelo wins, then Buddy's going to be like, I get it. It's like me when I saw Mike Tyson walk out there against Jake Paul. I was like, yeah, I get it. Let me see. Maybe if he had a few tune-ups, but still, he can't afford it because he's, he messed around. He can only get so tuned up. He's knocking on 40. The age is getting me a lot. All right. Obviously, I'm the only one that's bringing up 38. He'll be 38 in September. I'm the only one, right? Who I guess because I'm 44. So I remember 38. Let me see. Nello ain't half his defense sharp versus Floyd like right now. Well, yeah, and plus Floyd is ridiculous. Okay. Floyd was ridiculous. I think people don't realize how great. Like, okay, so if Terrence Crawford beats Canelo, like he's just beat him up and bam, and bam, making a miss and just boom, hit him with sharp shots, and Canelo don't know what to do with him. If Crawford is doing that, then I'll be like, yo, I don't know. Crawford may beat Floyd. Like if he's doing that with a 168 Canelo, I'm like Crawford at 147, both prime for prime. That's rough. Let me see. An issue I see is how big will Crawford be in the fight because he looked small when he fought Madrimov, and that was 154. He was bigger than Madrimov. Crawford was 171 or something like that. Crawford was big. That's why he was so slow. I mean, he didn't look fast, right? Crawford was big. But Crawford had a little mouse under his eye. He was feeling the shots like that, boom. But the thing is, though, when people say that Madrimov was awkward, I don't think Madrimov was giving Crawford that big of a. Okay, this my last take. I don't think Madrimov was awkward. I mean, he's a good fighter. He has some slickness to him, but people act like he Wilfred Benitez. No. The problem is, and I don't know if Crawford recognizes this. I know Bomac does. Crawford's been bigger than everybody. Crawford's been bullying everybody. Because Crawford is too athletically gifted. What I mean by that, I'm not just talking about jumping around. I'm talking about Crawford can deadlift almost 600. How much can Crawford deadlift? It's something wicked. Crawford did a kung fu kick over this dude's head who had a soda pop on his. Crawford can wrestle with the best of them. So Crawford is too physical. He's been too physical for the people he fought. So Crawford always will walk you down and take a step back and bam. Like Crawford, he believes in his chin. He believed in his power and his strength. Think about him versus the Mean Machine. The Mean Machine dropped him and everything. He got up and continued to walk him down and beat on him. So the thing is, he took that to 54. He tried to beat on Madrimov. But Madrimov is a natural 154 fighter. So not only was he absorbing the shots, he was moving better than Crawford was expecting. So he was able to move. He's athletic himself. Don't forget, Madrimov would do a backflip in the ring. He's athletic. So Madrimov was athletic with him. And it was like, oh, shit. So like I said about Devin, I was always curious to see Devin against somebody who could match him physically, because he was always fighting somebody old or small. So fight somebody your age and your size. I always was curious. Terrence Crawford has been definitely stronger than Errol Spence. He was stronger than Errol Spence that fight. He's been stronger than everybody. So I'm curious. When he goes up against Canelo go bam, bam. And it's like, yo, I've been to a Crawford fight. I went to Crawford and Errol. Same year, a couple months later, I went to Canelo Charlo. The sound of the punches wasn't even close. Canelo shit sounded all through the arena, and it sounded diabolical. So Crawford ain't gonna be, he don't know how to run. Crawford doesn't run. So it's gonna get wicked. It's gonna get wicked in there, bro. It's gonna get wicked in there. Because Canelo knows how to cut off the ring and go get you. He ain't a big dumb plotter, and the only reason he was beating people because they're dumber than him. That's not it. That's not it at all. Canelo's a very high IQ fighter. Let me see. Would be because he looks small. Okay, hold on. Call me crazy, but I don't think Haney gonna lose to Garcia again. Okay, I honestly think this might the next good trilogy. I hope it's a trilogy. We see. I just don't see Haney getting whooped on like that again. I can see it because I've been there. Oh, I've been there. Sometimes you meet a guy you can't. I've been there. What I mean by that is I saw Wilder get his ass whipped again, right? Like I saw Roy get his ass whipped again. I saw Julian Hart Jackson go up against Triple G again, and G-Man again and get his ass whipped again. Like, yo, I just can't beat that dude, right? I saw Kovalev go up against Ward and then get knocked out the second time. Like it's like I've seen that. Oh God, like I just can't beat him. Like I saw Hearns against Iran Barkley, and I just can't beat him, bro. Right? You see Ali struggle with Norton every time, and Norton won all three of those fights. I can give a damn. He was robbed. He was robbed twice. So it's like I can see it. I can definitely see it. Let me see. Tank and Crawford going at it. They going at it again. Crawford is making fun of him, dog. Crawford is being diabolical, bro. Because he is in a very secure place. He's about to fight Canelo, and Tank's fighting Lamont Roach. Crawford is with Riyadh season and shit, where everybody is getting it in. Right? He knows that that is diabolical. He knows that I'll check it out in a minute, but he knows that Tank, was saying that he's ready to quit boxing and retire and everything. Let me see. Crawford has the same issue as Haney and Shakur. They're all mainly fought people they are much bigger than. Yep, people they can bully. Yep. I don't know, Biz. I'm not so caught up on age. I look at Laura. Bed has Benjamin, but okay. Dude has only gotten better. Well, he hasn't, but yeah, you can always look at one person, right? So Laura. Because of Laura, you can't say Danny Garcia is going to get better with age. Because of Foreman, you can't say AJ is going to get better with age. Because you just can't do that. You got to go with the numbers. So you bring up Laura, right? Well, who's to say that Laura gotten better with age? I know he hasn't. I've been watching him forever. I know he hasn't gotten better, right? He was just able to beat a rusty Danny Garcia who never fought at that weight. You know what I'm saying? Was that Danny Garcia? I believe it was. Right? So you got to look at the matchup and look at things. Let me see. Bud fought at 169 pounds versus Murder Zaliev. Let me see. Madrimov. There's no size difference between him and Canelo. I mean, it is, but if you're saying that means Canelo's greater than him. Let me. Oh, flex on him, Juggy. Oh, sip. Left hand on him. Left hand on you. Left hand on him. Pow, King Kong ain't got Jackie. Hold on, Jackie. Hold on, Jackie. Hold on. I can give a damn what you're about to say. Here we go.
Acting like I didn't see you laughing at the bar. Acting like a nigga wasn't checking from afar. Acting like you didn't know this Busy was a star. Denzel and acting like you ain't appealing when you are. But
let me see. Just dropping by to say, hey, that's a great hey. I have to get dinner started. Go ahead, but I'm listening to a live. Go ahead, girl. Go ahead. Fish don't fry in the kitchen. Beans don't burn on the grill. Took us whole lot of trying just to get up that hill. Dun, dun. Now we up in the big leagues. That girl over there, boy, I know it's going to smell wonderful in there. What you cooking? Now, do your thing, girl. Let me see. Fighting style wise, is Sweet Hands the closest style we have seen to Crawford fight Canelo. Love you, Biz. The way Crawford fights, I think Danny Jacobs. I'm saying skill wise, Crawford is better than Danny, Caleb Plant. I'm not saying skill wise. I'm saying stylistically. Danny Jacobs maybe, because he doesn't do the Philly shell the way you can't really say Floyd, Lara, or Sweet Hands. Attributes wise, you could probably say Plant. Stylistically, Charlo, Danny, I don't know. Let me see. Nobody, I guess. Any word why Schofield wasn't at the press conference? Yeah, I think he got up late or something like that. He missed the flight. Do you think Tank need to join Turk? I think so. Do I think he needs to? Do I think he needs to in order to accomplish the things what we would want him to accomplish as fans? Yeah, because everybody's over there. Oh yeah, but why wouldn't you want to? Why wouldn't you want to? Tank talking too crazy. LOL, gonna get slapped. Nah. I'm okay. Let me read before I say no. Let me read. Crawford is with the new Al Heyman. And Tank is with who he's always been with, in my opinion. Okay, hold on. Bud can't get mad like he did with Madrimov and start trying to trade and fight the fighter in Canelo. He will, though. That's what I love about him. Crawford's insane. He got to stay smart, and he's going to be smart. But sometimes with a certain style, the smart thing to do is to fight back. Like Jamel Charlo, the smart thing was to throw back. He didn't throw. He just ran. That wasn't smart. So fighting back, you're in a fight. You're in the square circle. Let me see. Oh, shit. Let me. Yeah, everybody atting me on it and everything. Let me see. Oh, shit. Yo, I hate when sometimes I don't hate it, but sometimes, oh, Lord. Look at what happened. When I say something, and then I've gotten in trouble for that. And then y'all put it on X and it just goes viral. It's like, let me see. Well, now I can't get in trouble, but people have been like, hey, man, Hold on. Let me get to the bottom of this. Don't forget, I'm blocked, so I'm probably blocked by all of them. I don't see anything new. I don't see anything new. Let me see. Bud gonna be on the Oscar ring for the Canelo fight. You gotta be old snack or something. With all these big fights happening, do you think people will lose interest in Tank because nobody knows his opponents? You'll never lose interest in Tank. You'll never lose interest in Tank. Like I said, I think we're going to absolute. All right. I don't want. Okay, so there's teams and there's loyalty, right? I don't want that to be a thing. And I don't want that. I mean, loyalty should be a thing, but when it comes to boxing, you should be loyal to the sport, right? I don't think Canelo isn't loyal. I think he's loyal properly. He's loyal to the sport. I think Terrence Crawford, when he said, I'm not cuffed, I'm free, I think he's loyal to the sport and he's loyal to his legacy, right? It's not being selfish. You're also being given to the fans that way. I don't think Gervonta should feel like, you know, if it ain't on my side, then it ain't happening, because now you're in your own way. I think it should be love. I think, listen, everybody can eat, B. Everybody eats. I'm a Cito. I'm a Ace Boogie. Everybody can eat, B. That's my thing. Everybody can eat. Yo, Tank. Well, I can't talk to because Tank is what he, in my mind, Tank doesn't have to be the top bill, the main man. Hey, check, I've never been on an undercard. Listen, everybody can eat. Tank versus Ryan Devin winner. Tank versus Teofimo Lopez next. Everybody can eat. Just eat. Don't, hey, I'll never give T.O. a payday, or I'll never, man, get off. Everybody can eat. This is the boxing revolution. Everything's different now. All right. Tank, T.O., let's go. Same card as Ryan Garcia, Shakur Stevenson. Same card. Stop. Everybody can eat. Well, Tank ain't really 140. Man, ain't nobody really nothing. Tank is, Canelo ain't really 175. He ain't really 168. He's really a 160 fighter, to be real. But everybody can eat. Tank fought at 140 before. He's whooping ass at 140. Tank, T.O. Everybody eat. Tank, Devin Haney. Let's go. I mean, we're done. Listen, that was the past, bro, where everybody's talking about my side of the street, the A side of, man, eat. All that is weak now. Throw yours, because what's going to happen is all those words and the Twitter fingers and all that's going to fall on deaf ears, because what we're measuring is what you do in that ring. Joseph Parker is speaking louder than everybody on Twitter. And I've never read a tweet from Joseph Parker. Never. And he's louder than everybody. He's about to fight Dubois. He fought Zhang. He fought Wilder. He fought Anthony Joshua. He's louder than everybody, bro, because of what he's doing in the ring. Twitter finger's going to fall on deaf ears. Canelo should have won Fighter of the Decade award. I can see that. Everybody can eat, bro. But real quick, let's talk Ryan Garcia versus Devin Haney too. All right. Can Devin Haney win? Yes. Who am I rooting for? This is the beauty of it. I don't give a shit. I love both of those boys. They're my brothers. We both fell out. All right. Just to keep it transparent, Bill Haney start disliking me very much. I always liked them. I never disliked them. They can hate me all they want. I never disliked the Haneys. Never. I still like Bill. I like Devin, right? So they can feel. I've seen Devin say, "Get this in out of boxing." I don't feel that way about Devin. I'm like, brother, you the dude. Like, you all right? Me and Ryan fell out. You know, I wasn't really feeling Ryan. You know, and Ryan wasn't feeling what I said. But now, me and Ryan, we cool. We cool. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I've spoken to Ryan on a few occasions since then, right? But truth be told, we've had a fallout, me and the Haneys and me and Garcia at some point. I still love them brothers, okay? Both of them. With that said, I don't have a horse in the race. The beauty of it is or the truth of the matter is, if it wasn't for His Excellency Turk Al-Sheikh, there wouldn't be a part 2. We're stepping out of an era where more fights didn't happen than happened. We would have never saw Canelo Crawford. Never. Who would have put that fight together? Nobody. All you need to do is look at AJ and Wilder. Never happened. Joshua and Fury. Never happened. Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia 2 would have never happened. You already see how Oscar was acting, you know, saying that fight wouldn't happen. Then you got the lawsuits and stuff like that. When it came to His Excellency put up enough money to where they got to the table. They were like, hey, man, drop the lawsuit. I dropped the lawsuit. All right, I'll drop VADA. Let's go. We'll do VADA. Let's go. Yeah, because that's a lot of bread. Let's not be stupid, right? Hold on, let me see. Let me see what you have to say. Oh, okay. But with that said, Haney can beat Ryan Garcia. He can beat Ryan Garcia. All right. People think that he needs to stay away from him. I think he has to go get him. I don't think Devin Haney has the attributes to stay away from Ryan. I think he has to go get him. I think he has to make Ryan clam up, but he has to go get him right. He has to get him at angles. He got to get him at the right time. And when he's on him, he has to throw combinations, and then he has to get out of there, but not just straight back. He has to get out of there safely too. But he definitely got a bomb on Ryan. You can't pity pat Ryan. You can't just outbox and stick and move Ryan. That ain't happening, because Ryan is too diabolical. He's too violent for it. You gotta hurt Ryan. You gotta beat him up. You gotta make Ryan sit his ass down. What made how Tank beat Ryan was diabolical against Tank. He didn't care. Oh, Tank, you trying to be slick? So he threw his again. Remember? He felt, if I give Tank enough pressure, I'm going to hurt him. I'm swinging too fast. I punch too hard. If I hit him with something, I'm going to hurt him. He didn't care about what Tank was throwing back at him. Tank dropped him. He got right back up. But then when he got hit in the stomach, like, bam, he was like, so you got to hurt him. You got to crack him. That's the thing. You got to pack the punch to crack him. He was saying that about Duarte. He was like, man, Duarte was starting to get at me. You got to make him feel it. When Haney did hit him, he screamed at Haney. He said, whoa! And he was hyped up on Haney because he took it enough to where he was like, you ain't got shit. So you got to hurt him. You got to hurt him. My fear is this. Dev did land a good punch. Yep, on Ryan. If Haney landed that same punch, but with more power, he might be on. So yeah, and follow it up. You got to follow it up. Because look at when Ryan got dropped against Luke Campbell. Luke Campbell dropped when everybody said Ryan had a weak chin. I was the one that was like, look at how we finished the fight, though. That says something. When Luke dropped Ryan popped right back up like he did against Tank. He popped up and then he hurt him. He went right at him. And then he was screaming at him while he was on the ropes. I'm like, Ryan's diabolical. He looks like a Barbie doll. Just like Leonard. Ali looks like a Barbie doll, bruh. He looks like a Ken Barbie. But he's a damn animal. He's an animal. Remember Pretty Boy Floyd? Yeah, high fade, cutie wootie. That dude's an animal. Pacquiao, an animal. So Ryan Garcia, you gotta really wreck him. You gotta wreck him. And here's my thing. About that matchup. Since we're talking about cartoons and shit, let's talk about cartoons. All right. Remember when Hulk gave Thanos his best? Thanos took it and said, my turn, and beat the shit out of him. And then Hulk didn't want to come back out, right? Banner couldn't transform. You're like, Hulk, no. I don't want to see that moment when Devin tries to be diabolical and Ryan clinches him or something, or look at him and say, because I remember when Terrence Crawford did that with Errol. It was the saddest thing in the world. I was in the arena. Errol called himself letting his go and being the bone collector. He called himself ripping and being a bone collector. And then he was like, I was like, oh shit. Bruh, Look at my highlight when my response when I was in the arena. I was like, oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. That's great. Right. Errol called himself doing what he did to Ugas. Let me break a cheekbone and shit. And then he was like, bruh, that's a rough, so let's say Devin calls himself, now I'm about to be diabolical, right? And he go to jab to the body, bam, right hand upstairs, boom. And Ryan Garcia just like, brother, I will whip you every time. Like a big brother does a little brother. That happens. Yo, I'm telling you, I'm just going to be like, hey, it's okay. Tell you, I'm going to be screaming at the TV like Devin, it's okay, player. It's okay, player. There's other fighters you can beat, bro. I'm gonna have to give him a call. Don't be down on yourself, brother. There's sometimes you just can't get past. I'm telling you, I'm gonna have a lump in my throat. I'm gonna be hurt. If that happens, I'm gonna be like, brother, it's all right. It's all right. And that's the black two sugar. That's the black. I'm gonna have that same feeling if Bivol tries to be a little diabolical and Beterbiev sends him on his back again, sends him running around again. I'm gonna be like, hey, Bivol, it's all good, brother. I told you what happened to my cousin Nick and Fat Erik, right? My cousin stepped outside. Fat Erik was in the house. He looked through the sliding door, and my cousin was like, the reason why that resonated is because my cousin came all the way from the city, right? From the south side to my hood to fight Fat Erik. Because my brothers were under the impression that Fat Erik was bullying me. He wasn't. It's just that Fat Erik was too big. And they thought, but I was having fun with him. But my brothers thought, oh, he's trying to push I guess they saw something I didn't see. So it was all over me. And I'm telling you, my cousin was like, come on out. After he got whipped the day before, my brothers trained him all night. We were putting ice on the back of his neck and everything. My brothers trained him all night. This is what you do. He said, so you hit him here, bam, boom, bam. This is how you move out the way, all that shit. We were the whole hood was outside. It was a beautiful day too. And Erik didn't want to come outside until his mama was like, hey, they waiting for you. Big Erik came out and whooped my cousin again. He came out and whipped my cousin again, bro. Good too. And the funny thing is, my cousin shook his hand. They were cool afterwards. He just like, let me see. Poor cousin. Yeah, bro. My cousin was just like, it's all good, just. And the thing is, his mama was coming to pick him up the next day. It was just, yeah, Bill's character. My cousin, and you can't get tougher than my cousin. My cousin's tough as nails. But Fat Erik, bro. Let me see. Block, Biz, what up? What's going on, brother? Okay, let's. I'm very interested in the highlights of the press conference. Let's check this out on DAZN. Let's check this out before we go. I hope you guys like the part 2. I know we have so much more to say. I just don't want to burn it all up and repeat the same shit. You know what I'm saying? As the alleged fights gets closer. I really feel like I messed it up today, to be honest, but it is what it is. I got a call from my agent and everything. So, all right, let me see. If I messed it up, my bad. That's the best I can do. Ring Awards. Hold on, y'all. I'm flabbergasted. Oh, here's the highlights right here. Was I breathing heavy in the mic? I feel like I was doing that. Wait. Okay, I thought I had some diabolical in my. When they give you suggested videos, I thought I had some diabolical, but it was somebody's face. I thought it was an ass. That's how ugly that person was. They had a swollen eye. I was like, that was an ass in my. That'll be the day where I try to screen share, and it's just a booty, just like, yeah, we know you were diabolical. Hold on, let me see. ShowBizz was out here diabolical. let me see. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. ShowBizz try to screen share. He out here diabolical. All right. Let's see if y'all can hear.
Okay, well, welcome to the official launch of The Last Crescendo. Once again, Riyadh plays host to a myriad of mega fights. Once again, there are legacy-defining moments across multiple world title fights. Once again, boxing fans are trawling through the history books, wondering, could this be the best one yet? One thing's for sure. Once again, Riyadh season delivers. On February 22nd, we proudly bring
wait a minute. What am I doing? What am I doing? Hold on, everybody. What the hell am I doing? I did not do that right. That was diabolical. Hold on, everybody. I didn't do that right at all. Here it is. Everybody, we in the zone war room. Okay, now let's go. Now this is the right event. Yeah, this is it.
Finest fight card put together in history. We bring you The Last Crescendo.
We're starting 2025 with a huge fight, as you just said. Probably
this the highlights?
Sorry, Carb.
Hold on.
As you just said, is probably the biggest one. Certainly, I can think of in many years, if indeed not the biggest one at all.
Okay.
Just a breathtaking card, by far the strongest Riyadh season card. The inquiries have been global in terms of people anticipating this event to travel to Riyadh. And I suggest any fight fan makes their way to Riyadh on February 22nd, not just because it's a great place to be, but to witness, as I said, the greatest spectacle in the history of boxing, top to bottom, the greatest fight card.
Daniel Dubois against Joseph Parker. What are you thinking about that one?
I think it's going to be a great fight. I think the whole card is great.
Lennox?
You're going to beat Frank Warren was right. There are a lot of 50-50 fights here, so it's a great fight for the fans.
There's one thing about getting
Lennox want to be on the show.
One thing about getting promoters to work together, but to get every single fighter here to agree to these types of fights, on paper, these are 50-50 fights. I mean, Shakur Stevenson, he's one of the best fighters on the...
Okay, he just said to get everybody to agree to the fights. You got to understand, Oscar De La Hoya. Love you like a play cousin, but it was never the fighters. The fighters want to fight each other. It was never the fighters. Just like Oscar was fighting everybody. Oscar got one of the greatest resumes ever, right? The fighters want to fight each other. Just make it happen for them, and they'll fight you.
Planet facing one of the top fighters coming up on the planet, so that shows you greatness.
You've been tweeting about vintage Shakur. What does that look like February 22nd?
It looked like me coming in and put on my offensive bag, let my hands go.
There you go.
Beating guys up, and that's what I'm coming to do come February 22nd.
Yeah, I'm very honored to be on here, and we want to fight the best. I don't care who it is. We went from Chuck. We were going to fight Boots. That fell through. Now we're fighting Madrimov. So
that didn't just fall through, bro.
I think I just want to be a throwback fighter. like those fighters that we used to watch on HBO boxing.
Yeah,
those are the times right there. I want to be those HBO classic fights.
But I'm
very excited to be fighting for the championship of the world for the second time. 2-time world champion sounds beautiful.
Daniel, what was going through your head when you challenged Usyk, considering you had a fight with Joe Parker? Joe wants to know.
It's all about making noise. This is show business, so that's who I want next.
First,
I got to get through this guy.
What the? Hold on, dog.
So that was about making noise. That's not you overlooking Joe Parker.
No way.
This man. Okay, hold on, dog. That looks like Brainiac's head. That looks like a penis. It looks like either a penis or an elephant, dude. That hey brother, listen, you fight too much, bro. Is that a hand? Look at the wrist to that. That doesn't even look. That looks like an amputee. That looks like corn pops. Like that dude hand looks like a delicious treat. That looks like some kind of a turtle, like the chocolate turtle candy. It looks like peanut brittle. His hands look like peanut brittle. Brother, your hand looks like a poorly drawn hand. Dude, your hand, dude, brother, you are fighting too much. Matter of fact, I'm terrified. Dude, your hand looks like your head shape. There's too much protein. Everything is peanutty. There's too much protein and cashew. There's too much cashew about, like, dude, I can't. Brother, the hell? Let me see. Let me. I'm panicking. That shit. Does Riyadh Season come back to USA? That's a good question. That looks like his strong hand. That looks like his strong hand. Brother, it is small and big at the same time. Yeah, that's his strong hand. Dude, that hand should be studied. That hand should deter anyone to ever want to be a fighter. Dude, I don't want to hear Shakur Stevenson pull out for a hand injury ever again. When everything is swollen, the back of the hand, the top of the hand. Look at his pointer. If my pointer was on that, I would keep my hands in my pockets. For that to be his cutest finger is diabolical. I rewatched the Usyk fight with Dubois. I think it's a 50-50 fight. He landed quite a lot on Usyk. He did, but Usyk was too much and overwhelmed him overall. Brother, those are called warts. No, that's injury. Though that's callous. His hand. If you don't think boxing's a martial art, look at Dubois' hand. Dude, come on, man. Okay, anyway. That's all I have to say. That hand. Dude, you mean if you looked in some chocolate hearts, like a box of chocolates, and you saw that shit like in the middle, you like that's the first one you grab him. How not? I mean, who doesn't like a chocolate covered peanut? Like that, if that is in a box of chocolates, that is the first one I'm grabbing. Who the hell doesn't? Come on, dog. Are you shitting me? That is delicious. He makes Thanos. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, that is every gym. All right, we're done. All right, let's go.
So that was about making noise. That's not you overlooking Joe Parker.
No way. I'm gonna do a demolition job on him first, and then I want Usyk next.
No, stop.
I'm ready for it, and I'm on a roll. So bring him on.
He might be looking too far ahead.
Ooh.
Big fights, other big fights. You got to fight right in front of you right now.
Yeah,
no,
that's
him,
I
got my mind firmly set on you.
They
You're
better
the
be,
next man. Hey,
they better be.
I know people like first fight and they want to see second fight, and also I want to make second fight and I want to be winner of this fight. What about belts now, which I could see? Before I was so wanted to have these belts and nothing else. But today I want not only just belts, I want revenge. I want to...
Oh, you want revenge?
I want to fix what I did before. I want to...
That's nice.
I want to win, not just belts. It's not only about belts now.
Dmitry Bivol says that he wants revenge. What do you think when you hear that?
he has. We have revanche. If you want revanche,
if he wants, he wants, bro. That Beterbiev is my best friend.
Dimitri, what is your message to Artur Beterbiev ahead of your rematch on February 22nd? Please look at him and tell him.
I can't wait.
I don't have any
That's
messages.
how friendly I am.
I'm not a postman. You know, I'm
Hold on,
an
what do you
athlete.
say
I
about
will
the
come to
postman?
the ring and we will talk messages.
He said, "That's your ass, Mr.
He has. We have revanche. If you want revanche, no problem.
If he wants, he wants.
Dimitri, what is your message to Artur Beterbiev ahead of your rematch on February 22nd? Please look at him and tell him.
I don't have any messages. I'm not a postman.
Yeah, facts. I mean, dude, come on with all this, man. Look at him and tell him.
I will come to the ring.
100 on Bill.
And we will talk by actions.
Nice.
It's a pretty good line, that. Artur Beterbiev, do you have a message for Dimitri Bivol?
You mean I'm postman?
Yeah, right. How do I follow that up? Yeah, now I'm the postman.
I think 22nd February we're gonna see good fight. And my message is be ready.
Be
That's
ready.
it.
Terrifying.
Nothing more.
That man got.
Thank you very much, Artur Beterbiev. Thank you, Dimitri Bivol. Thank you to everyone at this top table.
We have Dubois.
I think 22nd February
Oh,
we're
both
gonna
of my
see
boys, like
good fight.
Dubois
And my message
Dubois,
is be ready.
Dubois.
That's
You know what?
it.
And
Nothing
Beterbiev.
more.
I love them both, but that shit's crazy.
Thank you very much, Artur Beterbiev. Thank you, Dimitri Bivol. Thank you to everyone at this top table, these two top tables.
Let me tell you when boxing's fire. When the press conference up. That's when boxing's fire. Because that's when boxing is global. Boxing is fire when the greatest card ever sounds like, I mean, I'll fight him when I fight him. Right? Boxing sucks when it's like, I'm gonna whip your ass. I'm the best to ever live. I'm gonna beat you, and I'm gonna beat you. Who else wants some? Boxing is at its best when the best card ever is full of people that's like, what? That's what it's like. Yeah, that's the best. That's now boxing at its best because you know what I'm saying. Okay, let me tell you what I mean. Let me tell you what I mean. Because you didn't know who the best was. All right, this is my take before I leave. Okay, this is my take before I leave. There was a time when the best fighter in the world, the perceived best fighter in the world, you didn't know if he was actually the best because there were so many people he hasn't fought. And then there was a bunch of people he wouldn't dare to fight because no one knew who that person was. And you didn't know how good. Okay, case in point. Madrimov is fighting Victor Ortiz. We're excited about that fight. Why? Because he got a chance to fight Crawford and show his. So there was a time you would have not seen, especially 11-0. You wouldn't have seen Madrimov. You wouldn't have known. There's been so many upsets. That's why we call it, we're going to find out season. You don't know who the best is because I got something for you. Because there is no best. Now I said it on ether. There's no best. There is always someone who can whip your ass. The fighter who does it the best is the one who finds out who can whip his ass. That's the secret. The fighter who, like Game of Death, go up those stairs, every floor, knock out, boom, boom, to find who can whoop his ass is the one who did it the best. Bars. Let me see. Everybody is locked in. No shenanigans. 100%. Bruh. The fighter who finds out, oh, he can whoop my ass. Let me fight him again. Nope, can't beat him. All right, let me fight this guy. Beat him. How about this guy? He whipped my ass too. The one the best one to do it is the one who found out the most. That's why Ali is great. That's why Oscar De La Hoya is great. That's the Black Two Sugars. We just stepped out of an era where we didn't know who was the best fighter, but the best star. The fighter who has been managed the best. So the fighter who I'm going to have him fight this fighter and this fighter and this fighter because stylistically they can't mess with him. Then we're going to have a fight that's kind of a big fight. Uh-oh. But here's the stipulations. This, you know, this weight class, this. You know what I'm saying? It's the one who everything had to be right. From the deal that was made to the glove size, to the everything. So it was the one who was managed the best, not the best fighter. Not the best fighter. Somebody brought up Adrain Broner. That's why we loved Adrain Broner. Because Adrain Broner was dumb enough to think he can beat everybody ass. See, Adrain Broner was like, everybody can, I'm the can man. That's why we love him. Adrain didn't think I can be managed the best. He just, I'm the best. And he went out there. Let me see. Damn, almost missed this. We on right now. What's that? On RN time today. What is that? Oh, got you. No. This is part two. Then Maidana came to wreck. But here's my thing. You're right. One of the better fights you'll ever watch in your life. One of the, if getting over the embarrassment of AB losing, and now people got to know who Maidana really was. Like I remember knowing, oh God, I can't believe he's taking this fight. Watch that fight. Indeed, Waverly. That fight, because there was a minute where AB almost beat him. But then Maidana popped something in his corner. Hey, listen, bro. It is what it is. Somebody put something in his mouth in the corner, bro, and he came out diabolical. It's the Aaron Pryor effect, dog. I'm telling you, dog. I saw AB walking him down and was bro. And Maidana said he'd never fight AB again. He said he'd never fight AB again. He said Maidana said that was a harder fight than Floyd. Check it out. Look at the interview. Look at the interview. Damn, I see that. Hey, check out the corner. I wonder if I can find it. He puts some in a towel, and then he puts it in his mouth. Hold on. Let me take this down. Let me take this down, bro. Put some in his right there, and then he puts it in his mouth, and then he wipes his face, and he swallows it. You reach it. Okay. Hold on. Y'all didn't know that? This is new to y'all? Bruh, it's new. Look into it. Look into it, bruh. Look, y'all didn't know that? Yeah, bruh. Adrain was walking him down and was beating for like 3 rounds. Maidana got tired. And then my man put something in his, he looked around, put bro. And after the Maidana came out there and was diabolical, and he dropped Adrian Broner again. I remember. Yep. And he dropped him again. If this your first time hearing it, you're like, oh, look into it, because you can see it. It's like, and they asked him about it, and they said that it was, what did they say it was? They said that it was to soak up the blood in his mouth. But they're like, well, why did he swallow it? Who puts a cotton swab in his mouth? Because you can see the little thing. It looks like a pill. But they said it was a roll-up piece of cloth. That's what they said it was. And then they like, but why didn't he spit it out? You got your mouthpiece and you put cloth in his mouth and he fought with it? No way. They said it was a rolled-up piece of cloth. They said it. Look into it. I will, Biz. Yeah, look into it. That's what he said it was. No testing after. I don't know. Did he piss hot? Nope. Passed every test. I'm not saying it was a PED, because PEDs doesn't work like that. But what I'm saying, it could have been like an adrenaline thing. Yeah, it was Adrain. He gave him an Adrain pill. No, it could have been like some kind of adrenaline boost. Listen. I saw a football player on that. And I'm talking about for my son's Kaleo's little league team. Little league. This kid was getting wrecked. My son was on defense. That running back dragged ass, and I looked at him go to a coach who was his father. Gave him something. That little boy came out diabolical. Look into it. But it's okay, though, because the fight's over with. All I'm saying was it was a fantastic fight. Now, I don't think it was coke or anything. I think it was like when Aaron Pryor, when they said, hey, give me the water bottle. Which one? The one with the mix. Not this one, the one with the mix. And Aaron Pryor, coach, gave him a bottle that looked so damn fugazi. That bottle had rubber bands wrapped around it and everything. You couldn't see a label. You couldn't see nothing. He poured that in his mouth, and Aaron Pryor went on to whoop Alexis Arguello's ass. But Alexis was getting busy. Yeah, the red pill. Let me see. Does Prime AB beat Ryan and Haney? I do it like this. At 135, possibly. At 135, very possibly. There's a real good chance that Ryan is tough, though, because he's so fast. Like, Ryan is tough. I know. See, Devin Haney can move better. That's a good fight. Those are good fights. They're all right there. They're right there. But at 140, can't give it to him. What does Bill? Somebody said moonshine. What does Bivol need to do to beat Beterbiev? What he did. So he was. Yo, people said Bivol stay away. He couldn't. When Bivol, I never respected Bivol. Bivol got my respect right then, because I thought Bivol was a boxer in an academic sense. I didn't know he was a fighter. I told you I was going to find out. And when Beterbiev hurt him a few times, Bivol let his hands go. And so he's physical enough, fast enough, and he's coordinated enough to swing back at Beterbiev. So that's what he has to do. A little bit more of that. He got to be a little bit more. He can't get worn out. You know, he got to be in crazy shape. So he got he would just what he did, but in a little bit better shape. You know, and he may have been out of there mentally, you know, the whole baby mama shit, you know, it's a lot. Biz, the war room has power. Fight polls are innovative. Yep. We need to start a bum of the month club. I got you in the war room. Revelation. See, my revelation on my diet. Yeah, my problem with that was I didn't want to be too negative. But I see though, because Boots Ennis was probably the last duck ever. Bro, at least for we gonna find out season there. Because that shit was embarrassing. Because why duck now? It's gonna be embarrassing now. Because His Excellency Turkey Al-Sheikh actually put him on blast. He was like, he didn't want to fight, so he didn't want to fight. Like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like he was like, I don't know what happened, it fell through, like Virgil Ortiz. He was just like, he didn't want to. You know? So I mean, listen, y'all don't have to duck now. Look at AJ. Hey, pop, just fell on his face and like, brother. And then you saw AJ sitting there with Bacoli like this. AJ ain't nothing gonna stop his shine, bro. You know, so you look at AJ. Nobody has bounced off the canvas more than AJ. He has a relationship with that canvas, a romantic relationship with that canvas at this point. All right, and here he is again with Bacoli. Like, you got Wilder coming back, bro. No need to duck now. I normally don't give. Oh, flex on him. Sip. Left hand on him. Left hand on you. Left hand on him. Pow, King Kong ain't got on XP. Let me see. I normally don't give to creditors because they take their audience for granted for granite. But you are not one of those. Thanks, brother. You've rejuvenated my love for boxing. Love you, boy, with your enthusiasm for the sport. Keep up the grind. Oh, man, thanks, brother. That was fantastic. That brother said, I usually don't do this, but keep the party going. Hold on, brother. Let me give you your love. Hold on.
Yeah, put it simply in here. I like surprises. I came here for prizes. Big booty and thighs is promising my guys is how I could get inside this. Stupid, I realize this, but there's so much I wanna know about you, but I don't really wanna know. That's what they say. You make it too hard for a nigga. I got you, but I got the time. Let's make it work.
Let me see. Biz, I have a quick question. My bad. I don't know if you understand the science of it. But why did Ryan take super carb? If the goal was to lose weight quick. I don't know what super carb does, but I would assume, so take it for what it's worth. Assuming is never good. All right. I would assume that what they were trying to do at that point was have Ryan recoup from a drastic weight cut by not losing too much nutrition. You get what I'm saying? So lose all the bad, because that's a toll on your body. It's just like Devin Haney was snack. It's like that's what snack does. It allows for him to look like a bone on a scale, but then rejuvenate to this Hulk come fight night, right? Except for Victor Conte, you know, he's able to put together a program that is legal, all right, I guess. So with Ryan, it was the same idea. I'm assuming the super carb, except for it popped for having Adrain in it, which it wasn't on the label. All right, let me see. Shorty a snack. That hat is taking me out. That's my bad. Oh, are you new here? Yeah, you probably knew. She just like, yo, my man is. Oh, I'm at a different time. Yo, shout out to everybody who's never been here. I'm at a different time. I ain't think about the new audience of people just coming by like, hey, yo, yeah, I think I know this dude. I think I've seen a short of his. Let me see. That boy Biz putting in OT. See your boy. Yeah, brother. I'm about to check out. I'm about to check out. Yo, I want to talk about work real quick and checking out before I go. This is gonna be my last thing. All right, we're done with boxing. If you want to leave, fine. All right, we're done. We're done with the show. We're done. I hope you guys had a good time. All right, but I was talking to Ms. Biz. Okay, and this is not even a question. I just want to express myself. All right, what up, ShowBizz? Just showing love. Black Toe Sugars, love you, boy. Love this new time. Derek, listen to me, Derek. Hear me out. I've said this before, but it gets on my damn nerves. It really got on my nerves. When working in corporate America or at a job of any sense, right? And it would never change. I can't stand the fact that everybody at your job, you too, everybody at work are damn pretending and acting like they're not pretending, knowing that we know that you're pretending and you know that I'm pretending too. You get what I'm saying? This is what I mean. Walking through the hallway, how you doing? How you doing? Listen, you feel like shit. Don't act like you don't. Right? At an interview, tell me your biggest weakness, right? And then you have to come up with a weakness that's a strength. I would have to say my biggest weakness is that I can work a little too hard. You get what I'm saying? Now, you know that I'm pretending, and I know you don't give a shit about the question you ask, and you know I'm about to give you a bullshit answer because that's a bullshit question. And you're going to say, look at me like, that's a good answer. Why are we playing? You got an open spot in your damn job. You saw my resume, which I lied about. All right? Do you want it filled or not? Am I the guy? No. Take a look at me. This is how I look. You don't want to see my face? Then don't waste my damn time. Because all we doing is sitting here lying to each other the whole damn time. I hate it. I knew I was being fake. I knew you were being fake. And I can't believe that we're all playing the same game, knowing that we're playing and acting like we're not. That's the black two sugars. That's the black two sugars, bro. I just can't stand it. Got body catch by what kind of body? A J body. The reason why I'm saying this is because Ms. Biz came home from work perturbed, but we're different. If we're mad at somebody outside, we don't come inside and hold an attitude with each other. So Ms. Biz will come in and be like, work is driving me bananas. Love you, babe. Right? Let's talk about it. Right? And the fact that she can be at work and get pissed off, knowing that there's nothing to be pissed off about because nobody cares at work. They just want to piss you off. All right, that's it. That's the get really shit up, Derek. And then you got families who fall apart because of work. You got you could be at work with a whole wife. I'm talking about a work wife. You could be at work in a relationship that is only a work relationship. No, work. I'm just happy. I just can't wait. Every last one of you who gets your own shit and become an entrepreneur, let the war room know. All right, because we just gonna clap it up. All right. Yeah, I'm off my soapbox. So thank you guys for showing up and showing out. ShowBizz Adult. Tomorrow, yeah, we have a show tomorrow. Hopefully, I get to announce what I alleged today. Thursday would be a show. Oh, I got meetings. I got to call my agent back, and it's getting late. It is. It's 5. Jeez. Facts Friday, Saturday. Okay. And I think we got a fight Saturday. Oh, I think we got the X series on Saturday. We're gonna be calling that because Wade has a fight, and Wade Plims is gonna be hilarious. Anthony Pettis, that's my brother. Love you, boy. ShowBizz Adult. I'm out. Huh. Yeah. Inoue next week. Fantastic.